Hello everybody. Today our topic of discussion is equivalence relation. It is related to our class 12. This is chapter number 1, as you know very well. That in class 12, one chapter is there, relation and function, in which we are discussing equivalence relation. So this equivalence relation, let us describe it. If R is any relation on set A. Suppose we are considering any set A where R is any relation which is described on set A. So we can say that R is equivalence relation if it follows three below given fundamental properties. R is said to be, R is any relation which is described on a set A. Then we can say that R is equivalence relation if it follows three below given fundamental properties. One is reflexivity. Second is symmetry. And third is transitivity. These three properties it should follow, by which we can say, after following these three properties, then we can say that relation R is an equivalence relation. So let me describe this reflexivity, symmetry and transitivity further. So let us discuss reflexivity. What is reflexivity? Reflexivity, every element of relation R is related to itself. Every element of relation R is related to itself. Means A is related to A for all A is element of capital A, where capital A I have already explained in starting that it is the set A by which we have taken relation R. So every element of relation R is related to itself, means A is related to A because it is itself. For all A is element of A. So this is known as reflexivity. Now symmetry. if an element of R is related to another element, or another we can say, then reverse is also true. Reverse is also true. Reverse is also true means what? Suppose A is related to B, then it implies that B is also related to A. Means if an element of R is related to another element, then another element is also related to that first element which is taken. So if any element A is related to B, it implies that B is related to A. Then we can say that this relation is symmetric, or we can say symmetry proves here. Now let us discuss transitivity. What is transitivity? Transitivity, it is if an element of R is related to second here second element, means element is understood. If an element of R is related to second and second is related to third, second is related to third, then first is related to third. First is related to third. Means here what we can say, if A is related to B and B is related to C, it implies that A is related to C. This is called transitivity, where A comma B comma C related to A, or we can say is element of A, where A comma B comma C is element of A. In previous also A comma B are element of A. So if an element of R, of relation R, is related to second and second is related to third, then first is related to third.